Hello, peoples in the internet. I'm back, and I'm doing another custom, finally. So, maybe you've seen this gal on my Instagram, this old drawing of a doll that I've wanted to do. Her name's Night. She's actually based off of a character that I, very underused character I created. And yeah, here's the first iteration of her that I tried to draw, and then I decided there was way too much blue. It needed some red. Where the frick is... Okay, there's the red. And yes, I think this is a lot better. I don't know, I still might change around a couple of things, but this is the basic thing that I'm going for. And yes, only thing is, I drew that, this is back in, this sketchbook. That sketchbook's long gone now. I've moved on. I'm sorry. But, yeah, God dang it. Where was I going with this? Right, even though that this design was very old, I am trying it with this gal, because I finally have a perfect custom. Well, not perfect custom, a perfect base to use. Was gonna use the Catherine Demue, though, I was a bit too afraid of, it being too feline, you know what I mean? But yes, got a new girl to use, and to be honest, at first I wasn't all into C.A. Cupid as a character, but I love her design now. I'm sorry, and she looks so great, especially with her clothes on and all that. That sounds weird, but her original outfit, yes, she looks amazing. And to be honest, I feel kind of guilty doing this to her, but at the same time, I'm so excited to make Night. So, you know what? How about we make Night? Yeah, let's do that. But, before we begin, I have an interesting announcement. This video is sponsored by Rachel! I couldn't even get through that. I couldn't even get through the sentence, could I? Okay, yeah, no. Continue. So, I gotta say, this would have been the most straightforward custom ever if it wasn't for the outfit. This would just be the most, intricate words. Yes, this would have been the most simple custom I've ever done. But haha, no. Normally, I would have done a crap ton of blush, sketched out some design for the face, add a few hundred layers of pencil to do whatever I'm doing, and that's it. However, Night has been a lot less complicated. Her face is simply a cracked ceramic mask, so all I really needed to do was make some eye holes. No blush, no nothing. Originally, I thought maybe I should add some blush for shading, but I decided against it since Cupid's face mold already catches shadows so well. Funny thing, at first I thought they had made a whole new mold just for her. She looked that unique. She felt really freaking unique. But whenever I took the face off of her, it turned out she was just a normal Golia mold. Goes to show what changing colors and aesthetics can do to a doll. Okay, this was a big thing. So, making the cage skirt drove me crazy at first. I put a poll up on Instagram before I started, asking whether I should try to repaint this one cage skirt I had, or try to make and 3D print my own. I liked both ideas, but I was very conflicted. On one hand, the existing cage skirt would be easier, and I could focus my effort on more things. However, with the 3D printed version, I won't have to worry about damaging the paint. And don't get me wrong, I love the steampunk design on the cage skirt we already have, but I feel like it's a bit unnecessary to throw the extra gears and stuff into Night's design. Then again, I didn't have much experience 3D modeling. I made small things for the Shelf Cortex using Tinkercad, but nothing as complex as a cage skirt. But the best way to practice is to get better, isn't it? Wait, God dang it, I messed that up. The best way to get better is to practice, isn't it? Okay, so you can see what the majority soon enough pushed me to go with. I'm modeling the cage skirt right freaking here. At first, the cage skirt didn't seem too hard. I used the existing one to help me get some measurements, and used the ring tool for some horizontal straps. And then I tried to use it for the vertical straps. Did not go well at all. After struggling for a while, I thought maybe I should just find another way to pull this off. That is, until looking up a bunch of crap caused me to discover the extrusion tool. Essentially, is my word slurring again? Frick, I had a migraine earlier, kind of. Well, mini migraine. I guess my migraines aren't as bad as most people's. Oh, I'm getting off topic, freaking. So essentially, it's like a cylinder that you can kind of mold around, and you can alter the shape of the top and the bottom face. I played around with that some and used it to get each of the vertical straps, and it worked out perfectly. It was a bit hard to get it to print though. So many parts, so much supports. Then afterwards, just had to sew it into a little belt I made out of some fake leather and a clip. At least, that was the plan. So, I ran out of filament while trying to print the cage skirt. More's coming from Amazon, but I don't want to wait potentially 3 freaking weeks to put this video out. Like, shipping's a bit backed up on non-essential stuff because, corona crap, kung flu, frick my life. But, yeah, for now, let's just keep going. I'll finish the cage skirt when I get the filament, and I'll probably show off the finished thing on Instagram. But for now, back to work. The suspense is killing me. So, the wings have been an interesting thing to do. I already had the basic idea drawn up in the concept sketch, but before I could get started, I had to draw out a guy proportionate to the doll. After that, I was good to go. Just need to cut popsicle sticks to size and make the needed holes. Funny thing, I actually came up with this wing design after studying the anatomy of bird wings. Kind of just translated the bones and the way they bent into popsicle stick form. Then, I had to worry about how I was going to attach the wings. I thought about magnets, but the best I could get my hands on in a reasonable amount of time was these cheap Walmart magnets. But that was before I learned that I could have, used an old purse clasp, but you live and you learn. I embedded some of those cheap magnets into the doll's back with epoxy skull, and then I made a magnet, hinge, and epoxy base for the wings. But eventually got too heavy anyway, so I sacrificed removability for actual function. Worth it in my book, though. But before I attached the wings, I made the fabric part of the wings out of the same fabric scraps of those old wings I made for Halloween. Funny how that worked, ain't it? This was a good chance to show plenty of battle damage. I made some tiny bullet holes, along with other wear and tear, using my scissors. Looking great and holy. Dumb. No? Okay, I'll go. We don't have a video to finish. There's a few other things I did for this doll, but I have a feeling this video is going to be long enough as is, so I'm not going to go quite as in-depth here. I sewed a tricorn, a pair of pants, and a tank top, and a large jacket for this custom. The tank top was from a pattern by, forgive me I'm pronouncing this wrong, Poppin' Atelier, and the tricorn and jacket are modified versions of a pattern from Shelley Wood. All I really did was shrink it in some places to make it fit a bit better. Plus, I cut a hole for the wings in the jacket, and I was going to cover it with a flap, but I decided not to. I'll have links down below to both of those patterns if y'all need those. I sculpted the chest plate out of some more epoxy, painted it a bit, and attached some ribbon straps, hooks, and eyes. I also used some embroidery thread for, the back strap, because, it was a little bit thinner and made it a bit easier to go around her neck, so, yeah. For the weapons, the pistol, I got a tiny pistol off of eBay and decided it was perfect. As for the sword, I still haven't made that yet. I'm planning on 3D printing it when, I actually get some filament. The hair, that was pretty simple. I went for something kind of thin, or at least that's what I was wanting to do at first, so it wouldn't mess with how the hat fit too much. Plus, I wanted the hair to try to look more fake, but I think that I accidentally made it look too real-ish somehow. Thinking about it, I don't know how I could have made it look fake. And it might not be exactly what I like, but hey, it still looks good. You know what? I'm keeping this. I didn't put any hair on, the top of her head, though, because it's not like we're going to be seeing that. It's always going to be covered by the tricorn. I think that's all the stuff that I did. Probably. Guess it's outro time, then.
So, I'd say that we got night done. And, yeah! I love her. Also freaking, so she could have her own little space kind of there. I had to, have this little board right here from, I've had it sitting like right up there for a while. And it's kind of just a platform now so she doesn't fall into the abyss under my workspace. So yeah. I love her. Hold up, hang on. I need to bring her up closer. Stretch. Okay. So freaking, can you see her that well? I don't think you can see her that well. You know what? Let's take this back to top-down view. Okay, so in terms of views, this works too, I guess. Hold up, let me just. Oh frick. I'm sorry, lighting's being a piece of crap, and like it's always been hard to like get my dolls in the entire frame, but this is close enough. Yay. So like freaking, I love her. I just freaking love the way that night came out. Like, I'll be honest, this isn't completely what I had pictured in mind. But guess what? None of my creations ever come out like I have them in my imagination. And for something that doesn't look like I first intended, she looks great. Like, I tried to make her look like some kind of war-torn battle angel, and I think I accomplished that. Frick, I'm not completely sure what else I should say about her. Well, I guess I can say that she isn't completely done. I still have to do the cage skirt, and I'm not waiting that long to freaking 3D print it. I was also going to 3D print a little sword for her, but I haven't gone to that either. My plan, though, is whenever I get that filament from Amazon, I'm going to make that cage skirt. So to about make a tiny holster and everything for the tiny gun here, and also get also make a little freaking, yes, I can words, cool, brain, yes, sword. I was also gonna 3D print a little fencing sword. Like, I actually tried to do this once already, but like my first attempt came out crap, and I tried to do it again, but I ran out of filament, and oof. Either way, yes, this is night. I'm in love with her, I'm sorry. But like, plan is, yeah, as soon as I get that all done, I'll probably do a photo shoot with her on Instagram. I mean, I'm probably gonna do a photo shoot with her and post it on Instagram after I get done here. But another one's coming as soon as she gets the cage skirt and the sword. And it will be fantastic. One thing that like didn't completely come out as I at first intended was I don't know, like the hair. Like at first I thought this was a lot more dark than it really is. And I was going for something kind of thinner, but like even though if this wasn't the original design choice, I like it. And there's no way I'm going to go out and get more yarn. I honestly don't know what else to say about her, but I hope that you like how she came out. I do too. And she's gonna look a freaking lot more fierce over on Instagram, where I'm going to do a photo shoot that actually showcases how she looks, and she ain't so crap. So see you there. Instagram, yeah, you can check that out. I think I said it like 5 freaking times already. So, yeah. See you in the next video. Hopefully, please don't leave me.